we were setting up this conference, we thought about the topics and themes and how to experiment in one place and show to others so that they can also replicate it. This one is successful experiment in positioning and strengthening Hindu society. This is a case study from New Zealand. Although I should have been doing for all, but we thought it is better to show one case study and request people to follow or adapt that one to different countries. So, taking from New Zealand, we call Aotearoa. Aotearoa is the original name in Maori of New Zealand. Hindu community has been there in New Zealand for more than 100 years. As we all know, Hindus are peace-loving, law-abiding, coexisting and contributing community. This is our strength, because wherever we go, we do not demand for things for our survival, but we go and contribute to the community, and that is the strength we have to show. There was no Hindu identity when Vishwa Hindu Parishad was formed in New Zealand. That was in 1996 when our Ravi Kumar Iyerji came. He was a prachara. But it was for 10 years we studied the organizations, the people, the associations, the Hindu associations. In 2006 we launched Hindu Council and we really registered it. That time no newspaper know what word Hindu is. And that is when we thought of organizing the first Hindu conference. And the last sentence, of course, it is part of the next slide I am going to show. We are very much approached by the government agencies for the work we have done for the community. We have been working, as I mentioned, since 96, and we registered in 2006. And please note that all the government agencies have looked after us, and in fact most of the funding for our all functions come from the government organizations and charitable organizations. And in 2010 we became the member of ECOSOC, United Nations Economic and Social Organization. I understand there are 4 or 5 organizations from Bharat who are members of that. And usually it is given to international organizations. But this is the only organization, although it is a country specific, we got it. Most importantly, this is the only organization with name Hindu in ECOSOC. Of course, mission is to strengthen and organize Hindus in New Zealand, and I will come. And the most important one is to, as Swamiji mentioned, to bring like-minded organizations and institutions together. And we formed HOTA, which I will be explaining a bit later on. And yesterday we had full presentation by our Mamta Vikaji, who spoke about HOTA. Now, positioning ourselves. You can see in the picture, I don't know if you can see clearly, but Prime Minister speaking in the first conference. Behind her, it is Rama Janmabhoomi temple. Interestingly, when we approached the Prime Minister to come to our conference, you know, the standard letter we got, oh, she has been preoccupied, she may not be available. I worked for New Zealand government at that time, she is my boss sort of thing. I don't know what happened, I wrote 2 lines email from my office email to Prime Minister. If 80,000 Hindus are not important for you, so be it. We will invite the opposition leader to open our conference. After 2 days, I got a phone call from Prime Minister's office. Oh, program has changed, she is coming. I said, no, give me in writing. So they wrote the email, then we launched, made the media release that Prime Minister was coming. That is the strength, you know. As Swamiji mentioned, strength makes strength. When we show the number to the politicians, you know, it happens. Because of preoccupations and elections, we couldn't bring our Prime Minister here, but at least the Prime Minister of New Zealand came to the first Hindu conference. This conference made many people to look at it. It was like a big bang, huh? And we presented the statistics also. For example, see, in terms of the education, I'm going to concentrate on only the last two ones. In terms of bachelors and postgraduates, Hindu community is at least twice compared to all the other communities in New Zealand in terms of percentage. When it comes to the masters and doctorate level, we are 3 times compared to other people. This is our people, wherever I have gone, we have done very well and we have been contributing. This conference gave a real high profile to VHP as well as the whole Hindu community, because we have invited all organizations to come and many people were appreciating that this is something positive happening. Of course, there are people who write negative, they even complained. Our own lady Indian from Mumbai who wrote to Prime Minister, opposition party everywhere, why Prime Minister went to, she used extremist conference. So the New Zealand police, they investigated without our knowledge. You know, we came to know that later. The president is a very well-known business person. He is from Fiji, not even from India. General Secretary was me. I was reasonably known scientist for New Zealand organization. Our treasurer was a manager of, you know, the people who do the survey, which party wins and that sort of. So he was the, so when they investigated with a right side of, right mind people working for this organization, the police became close to us. That was in a way, you know, it was a positive for our, so since then, the government, whatever policies they make, they send a copy to Hindu Council to get their comments. So that itself is a very positive. Although there are many organizations who have been before us, although we are new, policy, in terms of government policy, we are the contributing people. And we, even before we completed, we announced the second conference, which boosted many people, that these people are not going to lie down there, you know, they are going to work on, go on. The second conference, we brought the king of Maori community. Maori king doesn't go anywhere. And it was the first time he has gone to a public function and he happened to be our conference. And I had spoken to him saying that, look, the Maoris and Hindus are similar. We have, even if you take problems, we have similar health problems. If we look at other things, features wise, you know, everything are common, you should be coming. And he blessed us with his presence. Then to strengthen the Hindu community, we organized the youth conferences, the elders conference, to go into the medical system where lots of white people, you know, nurses, psychologists, doctors, we organized 2 health seminars. One of the topic was medication to meditation. And the topic itself attracted 200 doctors. Medication to meditation. And initially we started, you know, with when that lady started the problem, writing to the newspaper and likewise, the funding was trying to be cut down. So I want to study whether it was for the organization or is for the, you know, festival. So we started one festival called Rotorua Deepavali Festival. The beauty of this one is, this is smoke-free, alcohol-free, meat-free, and also Bollywood-free. And initially people said, even our own Indian community said, no, the white people, you are inviting all of them, you know, you have to provide liquor, you have to provide meat. I said, look, this is our policy. If it is a failure, I will take it. If it is a success, you take it. And it happened that first itself is 3,000 people attended, and Rotorua is only 60,000 people. Very small place. And the beauty is, the government newsletter, they published our Rotorua Deepavali Festival in their front page. That itself is a very positive thing. Huh? And the Human Rights Commission, they gave a certificate. You know, we don't expect any certificate from anybody, but they themselves said, "Oh, please have." And the whole purpose of this one was to expand in different areas, like we have Hindu Heritage Center, Social Services Foundation, Education Foundation, Elders Foundation, Youth. Likewise, we have number of organizations which are growing, and most of them things are, we are experimenting in New Zealand. For example, we have HOTA conference today, but this experiment was done in New Zealand. And HOTA General Secretary is our Mamta Bika, who is looking after the time today. Then this is in terms of organizing, it's not only for Hindu organization, we went for all Dharma related organizations, like Buddhist, Thao, Shinto, like that. And that is when we formed HOTA Forum. And we also run very regular camps, but we work with all organizations to come together to make sure this happens. We also have the volunteer training program so that they are all in similar thinking, so that what we are trying to achieve. And one of the strengths of our Hindu Council is working with the indigenous community. And we have very good relations with Maori community, and last year, 3 years ago, leaders of I think 20 organizations came to Elders Conference in Bharat. They were very impressed. They are very keen to come. Let's see how things work out for the next year conference. Working together is more important, as Swamiji said, and this is the focus whatever we do. And if people from different countries can take that concept, and we, in fact, some of the ideas for HOTA came from HMEC, which Abhiyaji runs in US. And we work with government agencies very seriously. And police, you see, we have one police in uniform doing mantra. This will never happen in Bharat. Huh? It can happen only. And yesterday you saw so many media came. Huh? So likewise, we work with all the media and other people. We work individually. We build such a good relation so that they write positive, not only positive, at least they write neutral about us. Thank you very much. Namaste.